Antarctic ice, melt may not, cause global flooding as predicted. New research from Dartmouth College suggests that the Thwaites Glacier in Antarctica may not collapse as previously feared. A recent study led by Dartmouth College indicates that the worst predictions about sea level rise due to ice melt might not come to pass. However, this does not mean that ice melt in Greenland and Antarctica is no longer a concern, according to Interesting Engineering. This research challenges the scenario previously outlined by the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, which suggested that Antarctica could contribute to a doubling or even tripling of the global average sea level rise by 2030. The research team applied a high-resolution MICE model to gather more accurate data. They argue that if the IPCC's report were correct, the Florida Peninsula would have been submerged by now. In the study, experts tested the Thwaites Glacier, also known as the Doomsday Glacier, to analyze its potential to raise global sea levels by more than 60 centimeters. According to the researchers, the Thwaites Glacier will not collapse as previously feared. They believe that the conclusions in the IPCC report are inaccurate. Professor Mathieu Morlighem from Dartmouth College shared, "These predictions have a real impact on people's lives. Policymakers rely on these models and often consider the highest risks. We are not saying that Antarctica is safe and that sea levels won't continue to rise. All our predictions show that ice is melting rapidly, but extreme predictions are crucial for coastal planning, and we want them to be physically accurate." Morlighem explained that the MICE concept involves the rapid collapse of ice shelves, exposing ice cliffs at the outer edges of ice sheets without any support. If these cliffs are high, they can fracture under their own weight, leading to the exposure of even higher cliffs and causing faster retreat of the ice sheet. Although researchers are closely monitoring the Thwaites Glacier, its future remains uncertain. This study is particularly important because it offers a different perspective on ice melt and sea level rise. In February 2023, the journal Nature published research by New Zealand and international scientists indicating that melting glacial lakes are a significant natural hazard for downstream populations, with floods potentially occurring unexpectedly when natural dams break. The study highlighted that people living in high mountain areas of Asia and the Andes in South America face the highest risk, while densely populated areas with limited resources to cope are most vulnerable. The IPCC's synthesis report, published in March 2023, also addressed the projected and observed changes in Earth's climate system. The past and future impacts such as heat waves, floods, and sea level rise. The report also emphasized measures to curb carbon emissions, rapidly phase out fossil fuel use, and encourage the adoption of technological solutions.